All right, y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning and happy Labor Day to everyone. 63 days until the election. There are 7 key swing states. You know what they are, right, Ricky?
Yeah. Wisconsin.
Uh-huh.
Michigan.
Yep.
Pennsylvania.
Yep.
North Carolina.
Yes.
Nevada.
Yes.
Arizona.
Yes.
Georgia.
Oh,
my God.
That's what's up.
Oh,
That's
my
what's
God.
up.
I know my politics.
We see that.
On my mama.
Oh, my mama.
your
That's
mama,
what's up.
Yes, and I know you've been looking at the road to 270. Democrats pretty much have locked in at about 226, Republicans at about 219. So there's a toss-up, 93 electoral college votes that are up for grabs in those states. I want to talk about voter registration. If you Google voter registration, the top of the search list, you're going to see a whole lot of articles coming up about how Republicans are going really hard to register voters in these key swing states. Mm-hmm. So it's really important that, no matter what side you're voting on, that you know that you're registered to vote and that you know where to go. You make sure that all of your information is updated because turnout is going to be the key.
And they're also going really hard to remove people from voter rolls, and they're
yes.
going really hard to make sure that people don't vote that aren't voting or can't vote that aren't voting Republican.
Right. And Kevin Roberts, he's the president of the Heritage Action, and he noted that he acknowledged that President Biden won the White House in 2020 by a very small margin, specifically in Georgia and Arizona, which are those swing states that you just mentioned, Ricky. So it's really important that folks are out and registered to vote and that new people are coming in to vote in this upcoming election. Newsweek reported that GOP voter registration is 4 times higher than Democrats in Pennsylvania, which is a swing state. AP News reports that Florida now counts 1 million more registered voters than Democrats. So it's a lot of strategy going on. So definitely keep that in mind. And I also want to talk about the uncommitted movement.
Right.
These folks that are really big on the ceasefire, the war in Gaza is really at the top of mind. And in 2020, the president won Michigan by only 154,000 votes. But you may remember in that primary, 100,000 Democratic primary votes came in uncommitted. So they are really trying to push this movement and they want people to listen. So that's another thing that you should consider because 16 electoral votes are up for grabs in Michigan. So that could impact the election in which way it goes, red or blue.
Right.
Really important, you go to vote.org, actually vote.gov, find out how to register in your state, voter registration deadlines, and check your registration status. For most states and nationwide, that deadline is October 7th, but it's a little bit later in some states like North Carolina, which is up for grabs. We talked about that, a toss-up state as well. So definitely get out, make sure that you are counted, talk to your people, beauty barbershop friends, colleagues, everyone, and get out and vote. Vote.gov is where you can find all the information.
There it is. I appreciate it, Maria.